Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Tea. Today's mug, sometimes you forget you're awesome. So this is your reminder. I'm going to jump right in so that I can jump right out. I just want to say today, whatever you do, don't skip the process of speaking life. Proverbs 18 and 21 says that death and life are in the power of our tongues, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. What does that mean, T? We always hear people say life and death are in your tongue. Basically, we don't understand the power of the words that we utter to each other, that we utter to our children, and that we utter to ourselves. But if death and life are in this weapon right here, it's either a weapon or a tool. Our words have the power to be tools that build or weapons that destroy. This is a powerful weapon or a powerful tongue. I just wanted to come on today. I was talking with a friend 2 days ago, and he just kept telling me about all the woes of his life. And every time he would say something negative, I would reshape it and reform it for him into an optimistic, positive word. And he could not get it. He's like, nah, T, I hear your faith, but man, I'm telling you about my circumstances. And literally, that's what he said to me. And I said to him, but it's not the circumstances that we're discussing. We're discussing the fact that you keep putting a negative tongue on those circumstances. Even when life isn't good, God still is. That's the positive of it. Even when things seem to be going wrong, there are always things that are going right. Someone asked me yesterday about my son. And I could have said, oh my goodness, and I could have talked about him in all these negative ways. And I said, girl, he is living his testimony. He is living that which is to come so that he will be able to reach everybody with his testimony that he's supposed to be able to reach. Can I tell you that we don't avail ourselves of the ability to speak life over situations, to speak life over our children, to speak life over our communities, to speak life over ourselves? People are like, T, don't you think it's a little arrogant to call yourself amazing? Well, first of all, no, because I never ever close without talking about the greatness that's in me is also in all of you. And guess what? It didn't come from me. The Amazing T Street is the title of a book, y'all, period. But guess what? I still speak life over myself. I still tell me that I am fearfully and wonderfully made. All of the things that God told me that I am in Ephesians 1 and 2, I speak that over myself. When the enemy comes and tries to, why is that important? When the enemy tries to literally destroy the image of who I am supposed to be with all the things that he says that I am, I simply combat that with all the positive things that God says that I am. Today, I just want to encourage you that as you go out throughout your weekend, take just 1 minute to affirm you. Whatever your circumstance is, don't go into the weekend speaking death over the situation. Speak life over whatever the situation is. Speak it over your children, speak it over yourselves, speak it over your situations. So, whatever, good morning, Jackie, whatever you are encountering, your tongue can be a weapon that destroys you, your children, your circumstances, or it can be a tool that builds up the thing that you need, builds up your children, builds you up, builds up the circumstances. Because at the end of the day, if God didn't believe in the power of our tongues, he wouldn't have told us that in it lies death and life. I don't know about you, but in the words of Toby Mac, the great singer, this weekend, I dog double dare you. Speak life. I'm the Amazing T Street. Nothing amazing in me that's not in each and every one of you. Have an amazing day and an amazing weekend.